Welcome to 3HV Innovations, Broadband Operations and Workforce Management Softwares, Last Mile Installation Demonstration. Log into the 3HV Workforce Management Software, type in the customer's name or phone number or address of the person requesting service. From there, you can click on the history of the customer, see all existing work orders in the past, devices installed at the customer location, and services they're currently purchasing. Then check your technician's availability to do the installation for both pre-site surveys, underground or aerial work, or even premise work. Then click on the map to show where all the existing work orders are, where the location of your technicians are, so you can route the technician based on location. From there, you can create a brand new work order, or you can create a repair order. Simply click on the Create Work Order and review the information. Then it'll automatically create the jobs required: pre-site survey, underground work, or premise work. Click on the pre-site survey and check on the job status to assigned, and then it'll show you a list of technicians that are available and certified to do that work. Enter the start date and the assigned date, and then go ahead and select what work is going to be assigned to the technician using the job code catalog. Once you've completed that, you can have the system automatically notify the customer that you're going to be on site through email or text messages. Now you can go start assigning technicians to the other jobs, in this case, the underground work. So it'll select assigned, and it'll only bring up technicians that are capable of doing the underground work. Then you can go ahead and enter the start date of when they're going to start that work. Go into the job code catalog and select what type of underground work the technician will be doing on site. Once again, you can notify the customer through email or text messages once the technician is assigned and rolling out to the site. Then go on to the premise work and assign a technician to the work that's going to be done on site as the premise work. Bring up what premise work is available in the job code catalog. That's completely customizable. And select the job they're going to be doing. And now that you have all the technicians assigned, it'll show up on your calendar of those technicians being assigned. As the technicians are working each of their jobs, they can mark the job status as complete. They can enter in the actual hours it took them to complete the work and put in the end date and time of when they completed that job. Then they can go into each one of the tabs associated with the work they're doing. In this case, the underground work. They can put in, what the locate ticket number was when they got from the city, what the call-in date was. If they've had to put a temporary drop across the ground for that customer, it'll automatically notify you if that temporary drop has not been buried. And then you can go in and click on pictures, and we highly encourage technicians to take pictures before and after the job so they have a complete pictorial history of the work that they completed. And then the fiber management information. So what splitter port, LCP port, NAP number, fiber number, all the information that's relevant to the work that they've done for this particular customer and that the job that they're working on. Then for the premise work, that once the underground work is completed, the premise technician is dispatched, and they would go in and they would mark their job as completed when they're completed their work, put in the actual hours it took them to do the work, and put in the end date and time of when they completed the premise job. The technician would also enter in their information relevant to the job they were working on. For, in this case, premise work, put in the IP address, Wi-Fi upload and download speed, NID light levels, ONT light levels, entering in what parts they took out of their truck inventory and installed at the customer site. 3HV gives you a complete warehouse management system that manages all parts, both electronics and small parts being installed at the customer site. This gives you a complete cost of installation for every customer, not just for the tracked items like the electronics, but every piece of material that's used during the installation of this customer. Then the technician would click on the customer experience and it would present the customer a service agreement or just welcome to our broadband service. It would show what devices are installed at the customer location that they want to get back from the customer, show what current services they're paying for, what additional service charges they might have put down, and also get the customer signature, get a customer sat survey. And this is all done with a tablet that the technician hands over to the customer. And the technician does not see what the customer entered in for those customer sat survey. The premise tech would also take pictures of what he did at that job site, both before and after the job. And then our info services section with the integration to your billing system will show you the customer number, what devices are installed, what services are being paid for, and the rate. And you would mark the complete work order as completed, and all the jobs are complete. The work order is complete. And when you bring up the work order list view, you'll see the customer, Tina Holden. You'll see that the premise work was done, the underground work was done, and the premise work was completed. And you can return back to your dashboard and type in your next customer. You can also bring up Tina Holden, click on her history, and now you see her customer history, the work order that was completed, the devices installed, and you can also check the status of those devices out in the field with our integration to the hardware manufacturers. Thank you for watching the 3HV Innovations Last Mile Solution Demonstration. Contact us at 3hv.com for more information.